The year was 1982. Ronald Reagan was in the White House. Prince William was just a baby. And 24-year-old Michael Jackson released a new album called Thriller. 7 of the 9 tracks would become top 10 hits. And 30 years later, Thriller is still the best-selling album in the world.
It didn't matter if you were Asian, black, Hispanic, white. It was just like we all knew Thriller.
I lived in Haiti for a short time when I was a young kid, and I used to take that boombox out and play it for some of the local kids. As soon as I pressed play, they would just start doing backflips.
It didn't matter if you had a huge punk collection or a huge R&B collection or Frank Sinatra was your favorite singer. For some reason you owned Thriller.
Although videos like Billie Jean, Beat It, and Thriller quickly became the gold standard for MTV, Billboard's Phil Gallo says the network was reluctant to place Jackson's music into rotation.
They present a video to MTV of Beat It, and the president of Epic Records says, you don't get any other videos unless you play Michael Jackson. So it was sort of a smart threat at the time. They went and played it, and of course, the response was staggering.
Michael Jackson became the first African-American added to what was then an all-rock lineup on MTV. Thriller broke new ground with a hybrid of pop, R&B, and rock with a guitar solo on Beat It by surprise guest Eddie Van Halen. Van Halen says it started with a phone call from producer Quincy Jones.
He says, how would you like to come down and play on Michael Jackson's new record? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, and me. How's that gonna work? Lo and behold, when I got there, there's Quincy and there's Michael Jackson and engineers, and they're making records.
Van Halen says his recording sessions lasted 30 minutes. Afterwards, Jackson came in for a listen.
In my mind, I'm going, okay, he's either gonna have his bodyguards kick me out for butchering a song, or he's gonna like it, And so he gave it a listen, and he just turned to me and he went, wow, thank you so much for having the passion to not just come in and blaze a solo and to actually care about the song. I mean, he's just a musical giant with this childlike innocence.
Eddie says he did it as a favor, for free, and figured no one, including his Van Halen bandmates, would ever find out.
Wrong. Ended up being Record of the Year.
Thriller went on to win 7 Grammys, but more importantly, it was a cultural touchstone that transcended age, ethnicity, and musical genre.
This is the masterpiece. This is the pop classic. In many ways sort of defined the music of his later years.
Corrine Winter, CNN, Los Angeles.